The topic which I'm going to address is here life satisfaction amongst persons suffering from physical and psychological diseases. And I hope somewhere or the other we all have this concept in us that I am satisfied with my life or I am dissatisfied with my life. People do say this thing, oh, I am satisfied, I don't have any issues. As students, we always say this thing. But let's understand what this life satisfaction is all about. Do we really understand it? And how it is related to health when we come across different diseases in our life. This is what I've just said, my topic, life satisfaction among persons suffering from physical and psychological diseases. The things which I would be addressing out here is what is life satisfaction, the hypothesis of my study, the paper which I'm going to present, the tools, the instruments which I've used, and the results which is there, and finally the conclusion which I would be concluding. You can also go through by, when I'm saying what is life satisfaction, you can also assess within yourself whether you are satisfied or not. When we say that what is life satisfaction, three things come to us. First is it is subjective well-being, second positive development, and third is health. So let's see what is subjective well-being. Subjective well-being would be feeling good, you're happy, and things which be say that, okay, I'm feeling good today, I'm happy today. So all these things would be concluded in your subjective well-being. Second would be positive development. What is positive development? When you can cope with certain things in life, when we have daily hassles, are you able to cope? Are you able to deal with it? As earlier Lieutenant Generals had said, that you can find solutions out of it. So can you do that? Then positive relations with others. We should not miss this thing out, because this, as we are social component, we are having social relationships with people. So are you really satisfied with people around you? Do you have positive relations with them? Or there is some negativity which is happening? Self-acceptance. Are you accepting that these are my flaws, these are my strengths? Have you done that? Then optimistic about future. Okay, I can do something in life. I can give you an example about that. I am Kalam. A small kid was optimistic that in future I can become Mr. Kalam. Can you do that? Can you think like that? So, is there any purpose in life? So, all these six would be your positive development. Then is health. Health has been majorly associated with life satisfaction. As health, we say it's presence of illness. Even WHO has defined health as for state of complete physical, mental, social well-being, and not merely the absence of infirmity and diseases. So, are we included in that? So life satisfaction is completely focused on, as in my paper, health. In my paper, I've taken two segments out here, physical, psychological diseases, as the topic was there. Physical, we say it's risk from body. That means something which is from your physical aspect, the body part. And psychological, we say something which is your mental illness, something which deals with your emotions, something which deals with your personality, which you cannot see. So, in physical, I have taken two aspects, two diseases, diabetes and hypertension. And in psychological, I have taken depression and anxiety. Now the question will arise, why I have taken these two diseases? Diabetes is the 7th leading cause of death in our country. Hypertension, these days, youth is commonly associated with it. आजकल 30 साल की उम्र का बंदा भी is prone to hypertension. Depression. I am depressed is as common as saying I have cold. आज मुझे डिप्रेशन हो गया है. तो जैसे हम कहते थे मुझे जुकाम हो गया है, वैसे हम आजकल कहते हैं I am depressed. Then anxiety. Anxiety plays important role in self-preservation. That means can you cope with certain things or not? The hypothesis which I've included is here that there would be no significant difference in life satisfaction of physical and psychological, males and females, depression and anxiety, diabetes and hypertension. So what instrument I've taken to assess that? It's a scale from Alam and Ramji Srivastava, and it consists of 60 items, 6 areas: health, personal, economic, marital, social and job. Now, how we had chosen these participants or the sample, that is diabetes, hypertension. These people were basically diagnosed by medical practitioners or psychiatrists as the diseases, and the samples were drawn from AIIMS, Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital, Lady Hardinge Medical College. And they were divided into 100 category, physical, psychological, and again 25, 50 division. This is the result table which was seen, and I'll explain you this thing that majorly sare diseases में health was a major concern which we could see. The yellow mark, health is health is coming out to be the purple one, and this is a major concern of all the diseases, people who are suffering from these diseases. If you compare males and females, and the yellow is job. Everybody is satisfied with the job. That means job is their social support system, and health is a major risk which they are facing in their life. So there is a low satisfaction level, low mean levels in your health area, and job area is a high satisfied level of all these diseases. And why we are saying that they are highly satisfied that in their job? Because females basically associate with the jobs as gaining knowledge, as sharing their relationships with other people who are there. Like if I'm going to my job, I'm actually sharing my household activities also. Like, oh, this thing happened, this thing happened. So this is how they develop their social supportive relations, and this is how they cope with their diseases. And diabetic females are high in this thing. They are high in job satisfaction, and this is the reason why they are high in this thing, this level. Now you could see that diabetic male have also scored a high mean value on economic dimension. Income plays a very important role in life satisfaction of individuals, and this is where we could see that males were basically concerned as for income level because they need to feed their family, and if they are not satisfied in their economic or in their social area, work area, they would not be able to perform well, which could further be making them dissatisfied. And another, I would like to quote one thing from Dubey 2003, that health is an important factor related to life satisfaction. And in my result, I can go back that depression has scored low mean scores on all the dimensions of life satisfaction scale. Whether it's health, economic, marital, job, anything, it's having low mean scores. Now, when ANOVA was taken out to further distinguish between them, then again a difference was seen between economic, social, marital, and as I've discussed about job, social, economic, I would like to discuss about marital out here. That is your relationships with people. The first slide which we had discussed, the relationship which we have, it plays a very important role, and it can be given from a study like physical diseases show higher marital problems, which was given by Barron in 1978. And heart diseases stem from absence of positive relationships. Men affected more by death of their wives. So all these studies support that marital is having a major impact on the life satisfaction when we see an interaction effect out there. Even T-value shows physical and psychological diseases, there is a difference. Now let's see T-score. When we say male and female, so is there any difference? Yes, there was a difference out here also. Depressive male shows lower T-score range of 38.52 in life satisfaction scale. That means they had greater exposure, they were greater exposure to violence maybe. Maybe they were having work difficulties out there, or maybe some other issue was happening. Hypertensive was also showing, they were higher in T-score range, they were females. Last conclusion, life satisfaction can promote the early identification of depressive patients who have not been in the reach of psychiatric evaluation. So if we can assess them, it's better for them for future. Life dissatisfaction is much more common in psychiatric patients than in general population. This is also there in our study. Last thing, not least, thoughts to just think around and go around when you are there in your life. Listen to the patient. He is telling you the diagnosis. वो अपने मुंह से खुद बोलता है, मुझे ये है, मुझे ये है, मुझे ये है, क्यों है, ये भी बताता है. Which was given by William Osler. And last thing, related to positivism, happiness is the final aim of humans. हम सब खुश रहना चाहते हैं और यही हमारी जिंदगी का सबसे बड़ा aim है जो हम achieve करना चाहते हैं apart from work, job, anything. This is the only thing which we have to, which all humans aim for. Thank you very much.